I really hope that all the construction sounds outside are not picked up by the microphone. I did a sound test, and I don't think they were. But I see the mixer jumping around whenever I hear a particularly loud noise outside, so... nothing you can do about that. Also, before I start this stream, point number 1, I'm using a new mouse mat. I just wanted to ask, why the hell is there a thing that came with this mouse mat talking about solder? This products with exposed solder may contain lead, a chemical known in the state of California cause birth defects and other reproductive harm. Please wash hands when handling internal components and motherboards and avoid inhalation of fumes if heating the solder. This was in a thing for a mouse mat. I'm not going to solder the mouse mat to my motherboard. Get here, California, you're drunk. You're telling us shit we already know. Alright, this is a really weird way to start a Star Trek stream talking about a bunch of weird shit. Let's actually start the game.
Welcome to Voyager LCAR's menu system.
I will say this other thing before we get started. The game may look better going forward because I was an idiot when I started the previous stream. I think it might even look better now. I'm not sure. You note these two options at the bottom here that say simple shaders and compressed textures? Did I say compressed or compressed? I think I have brain damage. Anyway, you see these two options here? I think part of the reason why the textures looked so crusty the last time I streamed this was because compressed textures was on. Also simple shaders. Why did I turn these on? I don't know if they were on by default or I was just stupid and turned them on because I saw that they were off and thought, oh, they're off. Maybe it doesn't know that I can handle it. So if we get in the game and it looks better, we know why now. Anyway, where we last left off, we snuck onto the scavenger base, which was a fun mission. And right at the end, a bunch of Borg beamed in and stole our isodesium, which we stole from the scavengers. They also killed, was it Ken? Or was it Mitch? Or was it Jaworski? It was one of the Beta Squad members. I forget which one. Somebody died. Foster got taken, probably getting assimilated as we speak. Tuvok told us that we should have shot Foster, which was kind of out of character for him, but never mind that. Yeah, there's your recap. Let's get into the game. Wait for Tuvok to summon you. Check up on your teammates in the meantime. This game just brings a smile to my face whenever I start it off and I hear that background music. I load in and I hear the sounds. This game is... If I were to make a top 5 games list, this game would be in that top 5. Does this panel look less crusty to you? What is this? Is this a replicator? I don't remember what this is. I guess it's supposed to be a replicator, maybe?
Brian.
Sorry, don't have time for chit-chat.
You know, I also messed with the config file settings. I found the line about voice volume, and I tried turning that up, but I don't think putting it over, making that number higher than 1 actually changes. I think the game is hard-coded not to go above a certain level for volume settings. The wall textures, I remember being blurrier too. I think, yeah, turning off compressed textures made a huge difference. I wish I wasn't an idiot and had fucking turned that off before. Oh yeah, this panel looks really good. This would have been borderline unreadable before. Man, I really wish I'd fucking took a closer look at the options before I streamed the game last time. Fucking hell. Alright, well.
Man, this sucks. This wasn't supposed to happen. How'd the Borg get here?
Rick, relax.
Relax. Relax? Those Borg killed Ken. I'm gonna go over there and personally break every one of their grimy necks with my own bare hands. Hey, Monroe. We're going over there, right? We gotta teach them not to mess with Starfleet. For Ken.
Rick, look. We can't just go
Right, it
over
was
to
Ken who
Voyager
got
for
killed.
revenge.
Yeah? Well, what about Foster, huh? He might still be alive. We gotta save him.
Probably assimilated him already.
Don't say that, man! We can get him. We're a professionally trained hazard team. We'll get him back and give him some for Ken.
You know, I wonder if maybe I should... Oh, hold on. And maybe change the mixer settings a little bit. I wonder if that would help with the audio.
Hey.
Don't talk to me, Monroe. I'm wound up. I'm a quantum torpedo ready to blow, man.
Maybe you should go to the holodeck and blow off some steam, Rick.
Nah, I'm saving it all up for the Borg.
I have to say, the faces look way better when the textures aren't compressed.
Excuse me.
I don't know what we were thinking. We weren't ready for this. This is crazy. We're dead in space. We're not gonna make it out of here.
Crewman, get a hold of yourself. We'll make it.
If you say so, Monroe.
I'm just so amazed at how much nicer the game looks when the textures aren't compressed as fuck. God damn it, I'm an idiot.
Hey.
Alex, look, if you're blaming yourself, don't. None of us saw it coming. We couldn't have done anything.
I know.
Yeah, we did that mission by the books. Odell got injured, and then right at the end, Borg beam in. Nuts, man.
Monroe, I've been working on 7 Zymod. It's coming along. Should be ready for field use pretty soon.
How convenient. We may very well need that.
Sorry, Monroe. Holodeck's offline right now.
Boo. I think we've already seen everything the holodeck has to offer us anyway. Guess we should go to the break room. Or the Has-Ops Lounge, rather. I wonder how configurable these starships are, because this... Pretty sure no deck with this configuration would have existed normally. How long did it take them to reconfigure this deck to have a locker room? I mean, transporter looks like regular transporter rooms.
To Monroe. Report to Astrometrics immediately.
Oh, hey, Tuvok called us. All right. Well, first let's go to the lounge.
I just don't believe there was nothing they could do. Sir,
Am I interrupting something?
shall I speak freely?
Go ahead.
Honestly, Monroe, I don't know how it could have gone so poorly. Ken, Foster, Odell, and we lost the Isodesian.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying someone must be to blame. That's all.
You're just gonna shake your head, Chang? Old buddy? Old friend?
Hey. What? Gerard.
Do you need something?
I can never get over the exasperated way that Monroe says Gerard's name.
Gerard.
Sorry, Monroe, I'm busy now.
Like, listen to this.
Excuse me.
Sorry, no time to talk.
Excuse me.
What?
Okay, no, he doesn't say Chang's name, but whenever he talks to Gerard, it's just...
Gerard.
Do you need something?
Gerard!
Hey, Monroe. I heard Odell's gonna make it. The doc says he got to him just in time. Good thing you found him.
Yeah, pretty good, huh?
Michael.
Can I help you?
Excuse me.
One thing I don't understand, why would the Borg take Foster and the isodesium in the first place?
Who knows? I just hope we can get them back.
You and me both, buddy.
Hey, Monroe.
Yo.
I hope they're sending us over there. I know we can get Foster and the isodesium back.
Hey.
Yeah?
Liz.
Yes?
Yeah. The atmosphere among the Hazard team is a bit muted after that mission went south at the end. Anyway, off to Astrometrics. Oh, off it isn't Tuvok.
Deck 8, Astrometrics.
Could we pan the camera up a little bit?
Look, Foster's alive. We can still save him.
That is a possibility. You may well have the chance to find out.
What?
Though it goes against my better judgment, you are next in line for command of the Hazard team. We are going to infiltrate the Borg cube.
Gasp.
Ensign?
Yo.
I take it you know Seven and Ensign Kim.
Seven and I were going over the Ethereum's data, and we've located a Borg cube here in the dampening field with us.
The vessel appears to be heavily damaged.
Monroe, you and the Hazard team are going to beam over there and get back the isodesium.
And Foster?
Ensign, we're not even sure he's still alive, but if it's possible to rescue him, then yes, by all means. But the isodesium is of the highest priority. Seven will be joining you on this mission. And Ensign, you are now officially in command of the Hazard team.
Yes, sir.
Seven has prepared a plan of action.
Since we don't know where the Borg may be storing the isodesium, I've chosen a beam-in point within reasonable proximity to a primary sub-processing matrix. From there, I should be able to determine the exact location of the isodesium.
Why not beam directly to the Matrix?
We do not wish to alert the Borg. The beam-in point is in an area of low importance. There is also an assimilation chamber en route. It is possible that Lieutenant Foster is as yet unassimilated and being held there.
Hopefully, they'll be too busy repairing their ship to worry about a few trespassers.
Sounds good. Get in there, get the isodesium, and rescue Foster if you can.
Yes, Captain.
Let everyone file out.
I will join you and your team in the transporter room.
Mr. Monroe, I trust your performance will surpass your previous efforts.
Maybe I should alter the mixer settings again. I'm worried at how loud I look compared to the game.
Once we have the isodesium, we beam straight back here. Any questions?
Yeah. Why aren't I on this mission? If we're gonna give the Borg some payback, you're gonna need some extra manpower.
This isn't a revenge mission, Rick. Our mission is to get the isodesium back.
And rescue Foster.
If possible, yes. As for firepower, Seven's Infinity Modulator prototype is ready for field testing. If the Borg turn nasty, we'll be more than ready for them.
It is unwise to underestimate the Borg.
Yeah, see? You're gonna need me to help eliminate some Borg. No offense, man.
None taken.
Beesman, I know you're upset about Ken and Foster, but killing a bunch of Borg isn't gonna bring them back. I need cool heads. You're gonna have to learn to control yourself before I can assign you to another mission. Dismissed.
Monroe, come on.
I said dismissed.
Oh, you're loving this, aren't you?
If there are no further delays,
energized.
Why does Seven's Hazard Team outfit have heels? High heels? I never understood that.
Just keep to yourselves and they should ignore us. This isn't a simulation, so stay sharp.
Man, that blank stare. I can't tell what they're thinking.
As best I can sense, they're intent on repairing their ship and don't consider us a threat.
Well, let's hope they keep thinking that.
Gerard's a betazoid. That's why she's sensing their brains. Anyway, badly damaged Borg cube. Pardon me for the pause. I'm just going to mess with the mixer a little bit again. Let's try setting that to like about 5. Let's see if that works a little better, maybe.
Wow, this place is
God, I hope messing with the mixer on the fly doesn't fuck everything up.
Look out! What are you doing? Sir, he's coming right at us. Should I take him down?
No. Keep it cool. Keep it cool, man. Play it cool. Play it smooth.
High security force field. I shall attempt to override it.
Yes, please do.
This terminal is malfunctioning. Crewman Chang, take out that jet fuel.
Take cover.
Shoot Borg.
Switch to IMOD.
Since when can the board shoot?
They have obviously been isolated from the collective for some time. They must have adapted.
Great.
I don't know why they didn't start with the iMods. There's a reason we have these things. Whoops. Hold on. I'm gonna mess with this again. I apologize. You have to Control-Alt-Delete to... wasting ammo. You have to Control-Alt-Delete to get out of this game. It doesn't respond to minimizing. Not looking good.
I detect no controls or power source for this force field. I would advise against taking unnecessary risks.
Unnecessary? Monroe, we can't leave behind.
Our primary objective is of utmost importance. We cannot endanger our mission. The Borg already consider us hostile, and Lieutenant Foster is most likely beyond help.
Monroe, please. This is your chance to make an impact.
Chang, what are you doing?
We're going to rescue Foster. Monroe, please, do something.
I want to do something. Shit. Gotta be quick.
Hurry, we're almost done.
Monroe to Voyager. I found Foster. One to beam up.
Good work, Ensign. We're beaming him directly to sickbay.
We did. Hey.
I stand corrected, Ensign. Good work.
You did the right thing.
We must continue with our mission to retrieve the isodesium.
It is possible to mess that up, as I will discuss more later. They just randomly shout behind you every now and again when there's nothing there. Fill me up on energy. I'm running a little low there, Captain.
This looks safe.
Did you hear something?
What was that?
Whoa, they took him? I've never seen him do that before. I've never seen that happen before. I've never let that happen before. They took Ken. Okay, I've never actually seen that happen before. Normally, I'm used to a different scene happening, but they fucking took our boy. I didn't know that you could actually lose a guy like that. Holy shit. Alright, we're gonna redo this again, but that wasn't what I intended to happen at all.
We have to save him.
Alright, we gotta wait for these people to do their thing again so we can get in there.
I would advise against taking unnecessary risks.
Unnecessary? Monroe, we can't leave behind.
Our primary objective is of utmost importance. We cannot endanger our mission. The Borg already consider us Foster, but Lieutenant Foster is most likely beyond.
Monroe, please. This is your chance to make things.
Don't ask me why I just took a random shot just there.
Foster.
Over here.
Monroe,
Go, Monroe.
hurry. We're almost done.
Monroe to Voyager. I found Foster. One to beam up.
Good work, Ensign. We're beaming him directly to sickbay.
Constantly worried about the sound.
I stand corrected, Ensign. Good work.
You did the right thing.
We must continue with our mission to retrieve the isodesium.
Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go.
There's another one. Check your weapons and equipment for damage.
Oh! You know, I lost... Hold on, let me through. Let me through. I completely passed by that health terminal. Top off a little bit, yeah?
This looks safe.
Did you hear something?
What was that?
There they go. They didn't jump him this time.
He's dead, Monroe. I'll bring his body back to sickbay.
Is he... Does he always die here? Because this is what I normally remember happening. So he can either get fucking warped out of here, or shot. I should have saved before entering that corridor. I want to see if I can keep him... I can keep him alive, surely. He just... You heard him say, I can't take a clear shot, and then he jumps out and he gets shot. I wonder if I can stop that from happening. And I've just forgotten that I can. Alright, so we're gonna... I'll make sure to save after this. We won't do this again. We won't do this again.
We have to save him.
Alright, pick up the pace. Come on.
Power source for this force field. I would advise against taking unnecessary risks.
Unnecessary? Monroe, we can't leave people behind like this.
Our primary objective is of utmost importance. We cannot endanger our mission. The Borg already consider us hostile, but Lieutenant Foster is most likely beyond help.
Speak up!
This is your chance to make things right. Tell me we're going to rescue Foster.
Over here.
Monroe, go. Almost done.
Road to Voyager. I found Foster. One to beam up.
Good work, Ensign. We're beaming him directly to sickbay.
I stand corrected, Ensign. Good work.
You did the right thing.
We must continue with our mission to retrieve the isodies.
Fucking get shit on. Borger's slow. Can't fuck you up for shit. Alright, let me drop a save here. Okay, yeah, I just did a quick save.
This looks safe.
Did you hear something?
Well, what?
He's hurt bad, Monroe. He's got to be moved.
Sorry, sir.
Get back to the ship, Nelson.
Yes, sir.
Okay, see, he survived this time. I fucking took the shot. He still got hit somehow. Alright, we just saw 3 different outcomes. He either gets jumped from behind and teleported away to be assimilated, he gets shot and killed, or you block the shot, he still somehow gets injured, but he doesn't die. 3 possible outcomes. I'd never seen the one where he gets jumped and teleported away before. Of all the games I expected to learn new stuff about, I never thought it would be this game. I thought I already knew it inside and out. Fucking hell, that's kind of cool when you learn something new about a game. That's really cool. That's always good. Let me just use that little health terminal there.
Alex, slow down.
I'm not going to slow down. You should speed up.
Stay here and watch for more Borg. Ensign Monroe and I will scout ahead.
Sir.
Aye, sir.
7, shouldn't we not split the team up like this? Doesn't that sound kind of silly?
There's the transfer point to the inner chambers.
3 energy
It
terminals.
will take some time to bypass.
There's too many of them.
Oh, he like planted a bomb. Good stuff.
Just a moment. Almost done.
They really don't want us making progress now.
Let's go.
Whew, almost ran out of ammo. That was pretty intense. You know, I think one of the things that changes when you turn up the difficulty is your shots eat up more ammo, and maybe the terminals give less, because I don't remember draining all 3 terminals playing normal.
Which way?
Either will suffice.
Hard not to shoot your own people in the back when they're constantly in your way. It's one of the downsides of having a team. You can kind of conserve ammo a little bit by shooting them once with the regular shot, and then 2 shots from them will usually finish them off. That's what I was trying to do there. The node for the force field's on the other side. That's inconvenient. Good thing I noticed this hole that was right here, and didn't totally know about it beforehand because I've played this game so many times. That's how you do that. Even the Borg have ventilation ducts.
Hey.
Are you injured?
You're the medic. Why did they ever think about turning her into like a mobile healing thing? She's a team medic. You should be able to talk to her and get like healing from her. That would have made sense, wouldn't it? Everybody in. Come on. Gerard! Gerard! Okay. This place is pretty badly banged up. All kinds of holes and stains everywhere. Not banged up enough that they can't send hundreds of drones after us whenever they want. They have a little bit of trouble getting onto elevators.
Similar to the one Voyager encountered. The probes are sent by the Forge. Those vessels with sufficient technology to destroy the probes are transported here by the resulting explosions. Once here, this cube was invaded by a vessel sent from the Forge. Scavengers call them harvesters. They forcibly disassemble the trapped ships and take the parts and crew back to the Forge. They abducted hundreds of drones and nearly 1/4 of the ship before they were driven off. The Harvester's resistance quotient is extremely high.
A species even the Borg are afraid of?
We don't plan on sticking around long enough to make their acquaintance. 7. Any information on the isodesium?
Just a moment. Querying. Yes, 3 levels below. Quaternary Environmental Control Chamber 9 Alpha. There is more, but I cannot access it. Memory is fragmented.
That's good enough. Let's get moving. 7.
I am sorry. I was distracted.
Right. Okay, let's move out, people.
Man, the voices must be... they're so fucking quiet. It's especially worse on this level because you've got that constant force field buzzing sound. This is a very noisy environment. Get him. I gotta let them get some of the kills in. It conserves a little ammo. I think there are a lot of energy terminals around. Gee, the thing is behind a grate. How do we deal with this problem? And that is the one time this weapon has any kind of utility like that, other than just killing. It's delightful. Everybody all aboard? Chang, you okay there, buddy? You okay there, buddy? Chang? Chang? Okay, he's okay. Remember, this is not a holodeck simulation. These are real Borg. We got a float corpse here. They didn't train us for shit like this. Floating corpses. Who did they assimilate that from? What would happen if a Borg assimilated an Etherian? Would they still be able to float normally? A Borg Etherian would be fucking terrifying. Or can't handle my advanced tactics. They can't handle the advanced tactics of standing on a thing. Come on, everyone on the elevator before it goes down. Come on. You got it. You got it, Gerard. Come on, you're almost there. Come on. You almost got it.
Watch it.
Yep. Turning up the difficulty definitely turns up the number of enemies that spawn into areas. Oh! Yep. One tucked away up here in the ceiling. There's even some extra terminals up here, if you are so inclined. Also, why is it that when you're in this space in particular, whenever you jump, you hear that sound? Like you have magnetic boots releasing from the ground. It's a little odd, ain't it? Out of the way, come on. Alright, here's an important scene.
What is that?
It is the hub through which all Borg thoughts are processed and organized. It creates order out of chaos.
We are the Borg. She's turned on us.
Gerard, no! I must be controlling her.
And Alexander Monroe of the Starship Voyager, species 5618. You are the leader of the group.
Yes, I am.
We wish to negotiate.
Negotiate?
You and your team will be allowed to leave this vessel with the isotesium you are attempting to retrieve.
Sounds good. What do you want from us?
We have assimilated information from this unit detailing your previous encounters with species 8472.
Species 8472?
This vessel was engaged in combat with species 8472, who had infiltrated our vessel. The Forge probe attacked us during this conflict. Upon destruction of the probe, we were transported to the Forge, as were several of species 8472.
I don't like where this is headed.
Despite our adaptations, species 8472 has remained resistant. We assimilated your Lieutenant Foster to gain information that may be of use in protecting the cube from them. However, they stole the isotesium and have been using it as an energy source. They are reproducing rapidly. We cannot continue.
I see. You want us to stop them for you?
This unit has memory of specialized nanoprobes developed by Voyager to eliminate species 8472. You will use these to eradicate the infestation.
They must be crazy to think we would help them.
Why shouldn't we just leave you here to kill each other off?
You have only two options. Accept or be friendly. Resistance is futile.
Well, I guess if we put it that way. All right. We'll do it.
Proceed through this route to Quaternary Environmental Control Chamber 9 Alpha, where you will find species 8472's lair. Their resistance quotient is extremely high.
7, are you?
The vinculum has released me.
She's wearing high heels on, like, a weird, like, very open grate like this. That must be incredibly difficult to walk on. Alright, so species 8472. Also, that's a thing that's there. Chang, you scamp, you. Is that what you were...
Trust a Borg. They've double-crossed us before.
That may be so, but the isodesium is beyond the area of infestation. We would have had to go through it anyway.
Still, I don't think this is a good idea. I don't trust Borg.
That's enough, Gerard.
Don't worry, Juliet. I got it covered.
Plus side, we get to break out these weapons.
How are we gonna take them out with these weapons? Species 8472 can regenerate pretty fast.
Since our last encounter with species 8472, I have modified our weapon designs to be effective against them.
Oh, look at this wiggly fella.
Hold your fire.
Melee only. They're adding goopy bits. Species 8472, more like species weak 472. Oh, that attempt at humor actually hurt me. It was so bad that it actually, I think, caused me an injury. This is what happens when I try to be funny. I say stupid shit. Alright. 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 Oh, look at this one. Shit.
Check your weapons and
Look at what they're doing to the ship. It's kind of funny what they're doing, you know? With the Borg taking entirely organic species and adding all the metal bits to them, and then you got species 8472 just gunking up an entirely metal construct with flesh. Or just goop.
hold your fire.
Arm. Oh look, a smart one came up behind us. Where's Chang? Chang! Chang? Where'd Chang go? Did we lose him? Yo, where's my boy Chang? He's a main character. He's not allowed to die. Where's he at? Chang, what are you doing back here, buddy? I was worried. I thought we lost our boy Chang. Come on. He got stuck on a fucking doorway. Ah, jeez. Come on, Chang, man. Come on. And species 8472 ain't shit. Just put nanoprobes in your weapon. Solve the whole problem that way. Alright, come on everybody. Elevators can't go up without all of you. Hurry it up. Just no, Chang, just take your time. Oh look, there's the isodesium. The isodesi.
You will be assimilated. Wait a minute. We negotiated. We had a deal.
Irrelevant. You will be assimilated.
I knew it. Why does this not surprise me?
Time for the plan. You saw Chang wander off during that cutscene, and he just planted this little bomb there, and they didn't even notice. Gerard, time to switch back to the iMod.
En route to Voyager. We've recovered the isodesium and are ready to beam out.
Beam myself and the isodesium directly to engineering.
Acknowledged. Initiating transport.
Go, go, go. Get fucked. Why is the cutscene volume so loud?
7 of 9 beam directly to engineering with the isodesium. If Lieutenant Torres is correct, Voyager should have power restored within a day or two. The Hazard team has proven itself to be a valuable asset. You are all off duty until further notice. Mr. Monroe, I must commend you and your team on the rescue of Lieutenant Foster. He is in sickbay and is likely to recover. You all have some holodeck time. I suggest you use it.
Woo.
Excuse me.
I am occupied at the moment, Ensign.
I can see. Alright, give me a moment. I gotta take care of something real quick. I just had to check on something real quick. Sorry about that. Alright, a little R&R. We get to relax for a bit.
Gerard.
Can I help you?
Do 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 do. Ah!
Hey, Alex. Meet me in the mess hall after you're done with the holodeck, okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Watch it.
Chang?
Austin. What? Austin.
Hey, sorry, I'm kind of busy.
I can tell. So where are you going, man?
Move it.
Oh no, I broke it! I didn't let him disappear, but now she's standing too close to the door so it won't close. Oh no, I think I broke it. I broke them. They're stuck in the turbo lift forever. Oh boy.
Tuvok, is something the matter?
Nah, I'm good.
Hey, Monroe. Nice save with Foster. Doc says he should recover okay. I never got to see any action myself, but I guess there's always a next time.
Don't worry, Mitch. You'll get your time. Everyone on the beta team gets their moment in the spotlight. Even if it's just to get shot at. Like, maybe you'll get the next mission, Salos. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Chill.
Hey, Monroe. This is great. We're finally going to get out of here. I really thought we were stuck here forever.
Don't worry about it. We're getting out of here, Chell. Also, yeah, Chell was a character in the show. That might have been an episode I didn't see. Is he voiced by the actor who actually played him in the show, I wonder? I might not have seen that one.
So I hear you did okay even without me. You got lucky.
Rick.
What's your problem, Monroe?
Joe, need something?
They always sound so annoyed when you try to initiate a conversation. Anyone in the lounge? Ah, the lounge is conspicuously empty today. Alright, let's go to the holodeck.
Brian.
What?
Nice mustache. Oviedo, what's up?
Hey, I've got a new training program for the holodeck. It's for testing the new personal photon torpedo launcher. Here, check it out.
It's called the photon burst.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Initiating program. Chronos.
Up, gonna go blow up some Klingons. Neutralize all 25 enemies. Yeah, Starfleet! Star Trek! Woo! Pretty sure this is a multiplayer map. I think I only tried a little bit of the multiplayer when this game was, you know, when people were actually playing it. I did briefly look at HoloMatch. I could have swore at some point within the last couple of years that there were, like, some servers set up for this game that I don't think anyone was playing on. If you look now, there's nothing. Of course no one's playing this game. Who would be playing this game multiplayer? I mean, fuck, I'd fucking try to organize a server if I could. But who'd come play with me? Maybe in the future. If I ever become like a reasonably competent streamer with at least a couple viewers, I'll like try to organize like a multiplayer thing. That sounds like be a lot of fun. Yeah, nothing says R&R like murdering Klingons with a fucking torpedo launcher. Alright, I guess we're going to the mess hall on deck 2 to meet with Telsia. Ah, I see they unstuck themselves from the turbo lift.
Deck 2, mess hall.
Be nice if you could explore the ship a little more, like in regular gameplay and not just in Virtual Voyager. I'll do Virtual Voyager. On the off chance that somebody watches this recording later and wonders what Virtual Voyager is, it's like a little like scavenger hunt sort of free roam mode that they added in the expansion pack. You could just wander all the decks of the ship that they modeled and find like stuff.
Ensign Alexander Monroe. Access granted.
So yeah, here's Monroe's quarters. Right by the mess hall. Yeah, if you're wondering what this picture is, Monroe was like the captain of his like school rugby team. It's in his character profile. You can read those in the main menu, which I haven't done. Maybe I'll read some of them before I end the stream. Wow, the background actually doesn't look as blurry either. That JPEG that just constitutes the outside world. I'd love to see Boundary Break, she says, do an episode on this game. Who knows what secrets could lie outside the boundaries? There's all Earth. What are we reading here? Vulcan Love Slave 3, Ponfar Atois by R.W. Love. What is this? Like, erotic literature, Monroe? Feeling a little lonely? I like how he just has a big picture of Starfleet Academy in his bathroom. So yeah, you might even miss this if you're playing the regular game, that you can just go into Monroe's quarters. This is the only time in the regular game where you actually can do that. Also, what is that, Enterprise? You just have a picture of a Enterprise or some random Galaxy class, a picture of the ship that you're on. Very boring pictures in your place, Monroe, other than the rugby one. That one actually makes sense. It's actually different for Alexandria, the female version of the character. She doesn't have a character profile, so you would assume it's the same, but rather than having a picture of them and their rugby team, it's a picture of her and Worf. Like a signed picture of her standing next to Worf. Signed by Worf, presumably. With no explanation given. And there never will be, because Alexandria Monroe is not canon, and does not exist. Can't go into any of these other quarters. I am so glad. I can't believe I fucking had compressed textures on. I feel so dumb. I keep thinking about that.
Well, hello, Ms. Murphy. What can I get for you today?
How about some Tarkalian wine?
Excellent choice.
What's up?
Hey, Alex.
Hi, Telsia.
Looks like we're pretty much out of the woods now.
I guess.
Tuvok sounded pretty pleased. I guess he's warmed up to you some.
Huh. I don't know about that.
Well, he just has to get to know you better. You know, a couple of times there,
Commander,
I really thought you might not make it.
Anything I can get you?
I'm glad you did.
I'm fine.
Thanks.
No, this is
Me
great.
too.
What is it?
Pie.
What kind of pie?
Oh, just pie?
What kind of pie?
Lornax grub roach pie. Have a nice meal.
Ugh.
A little more adventurous than you intended, Tom?
A little.
So, I was wondering...
So, how's the Tarkalian wine? I was told 2245 was an excellent year.
Oh, yes, it's good. Thanks. Well, I have to go take a shower. See you later, Alex.
All right. See ya.
What a very awkward conversation. I looked away for a whole bit to get that whole interaction between Neelix and Paris.
I'm fine.
Fucking staring down Gerard and that Vulcan playing 3D chess, 4D chess over there.
I'm not so sure it's such a good idea to get complacent just yet, Alex.
So B'Elanna says the isodesium is working perfectly.
That's good to hear. I'm sure I'm not the only one who feel a lot better once we're out of this death trap.
I hear you.
Tom?
Hey, Monroe. Nice work on the Borg ship. We all owe you one.
Thank you.
Commander.
Good work, Ensign. Your team really pulled through.
Thank you.
Gerard.
Yes, Monroe?
Excuse me.
Alex?
Say hi to Neelix. What's up?
Neelix.
Ah, Ensign. I heard you've become quite the hero. It must have been fascinating. The Ethereans, those strange scavengers, and those pesky Borg. If you ask me, you're in line for a promotion.
I'm glad you think so.
Neelix.
Well, I certainly hope that isodesium does the job. Every system on board is low on power, including the replicators.
I think we'll be just fine on that front.
Hey, what's that?
Uh-oh.
I don't see anything.
Out there. Debris. See it?
Hey, yeah. I see something moving way out there. Nah, that's debris.
No, it's getting closer. Look.
You're right. What do you think it is?
I don't know.
It looks like some kind of ship.
It's flexing.
That thing's coming right for us.
Whatever it is, it doesn't look friendly.
The Harvesters.
All senior personnel report to the conference room.
Monroe, you better come too.
Does anyone have any idea what this thing is?
I believe I do, Captain. The most logical presumption would be that the Forge has sent a harvester to disassemble Voyager.
I was afraid that's what you were going to say.
Combining the records Seven retrieved from the Borg ship with my own sensor scans, I would concur with Seven's appraisal.
Wait a second. Didn't one of those ships tear up a Borg cube?
Yes. The Harvesters appeared to attach themselves to the stranded ships and use massive claws to literally tear the ships apart. The Harvester aliens, meanwhile, invade the ship and plunder equipment and crew. The effect is utterly devastating.
Great! Thanks for the pep talk.
B'Elanna, how soon will we get the warp drive and defense systems back online?
Not soon enough, Captain. The isodesium is helping, but it's still going to take several more hours.
I'm open to ideas. Anyone?
I thought I saw something in the Ethereans' records about some sort of gunship that's stranded here too.
Yes, the technology is consistent with that of species 1567. They were engaged in a long-range war in which they sent out giant automated gunships called dreadnoughts to destroy enemy outposts. They possessed impressive firepower.
Sounds like a giant cannon on autopilot.
Essentially, yes.
If we can board it, aim it at the Harvester.
We could blow the Harvester away before it reached Voyager.
Presuming we could operate it. However, my scans indicate that the ship does still have power.
Life signs.
None detected.
I can't see any better option. Tuvok, you and Monroe put together a plan for the hazard team. But fast. We don't have much time. B'Elanna, do what you can to get our defenses up faster.
I'll do my best, Captain.
Dismissed.
The Dreadnought appears to be essentially a giant automated weapon of mass destruction. There are only a few identifiable areas of the ship. This front area seems to be the control section. There is a barrel section 700 meters long.
700 meters?
The rear sections seem to contain the ammunition, power, and propulsion systems. Our objective will be to reach the control section and fire the weapon at the harvester ship.
I like the
How do we know
design.
This thing still works.
We do not. We have detected an active power source, and the vessel does not seem to be significantly damaged. In fact, we believe the weapon has never been fired. However, as our sensors can barely penetrate the ship's hull, it is difficult to ascertain the weapon's condition.
How long do we have before the harvesters get here?
Approximately 3 hours and 47 minutes.
Not much time.
We might have caught a break on this one, though. As you can see, we found a tear in the hull.
Whatever did that could...
We should be able to transport directly into the ship through this breach, saving us the time of having to shuttle over. From here, it's only a short stroll to the control center here. Myself, Chang, Telsia, Chell, and Satlos will beam in and escort Tuvok to the control
See,
room.
Mitch gets to go on a mission.
Escort for a derelict ship.
We're not going to take any chances with this one. If all goes well, once we get Tuvok to the control room, he'll fire the weapon at the harvester, and there will still be a Voyager to come back to. Any questions? Good. Gear up and report to the transporter room. Dismissed.
Alright, can we pan the camera up a little bit? Monroe's head's kind of cut off up there. No? Okay. Grab your helmet, get your equipment room, get weapons.
Are you alright, Austin?
I'm fine.
Alex, what do we know about these harvesters?
Not much.
We know they can tear a ship to pieces, and even the Borg are scared of them. Totally resistant to assimilation.
Well, better that we get a move on and not find out.
Let me turn the music down again. The music's not bad, but I think I turned it back up the last time I was in here, like a goof.
I sure hope Tuvok is right about this gunship being operational. I don't think I want to come face to face with those harvesters.
Tuvok's usually right. We got plenty of time to board the ship and fire it. After this, we should be free and clear.
Yeah, but you know what they say.
What?
If you see a light at the end of the wormhole, it's probably a photon torpedo.
Man, Joe, sometimes you make me think Murphy must have been a bullion.
Who's Murphy?
You know, Murphy's Law. Nah, trust me, you'd like him.
There's Telsia Murphy. That's Telsia's name, Telsia Murphy. He's talking about different Murphy. Different Murphy, different law. Wait a minute, they're going to the weapons locker. Let's go to the weapons locker with the boys. Ah!
That harvester ship doesn't look very friendly.
We know. Alright, I'll be with you guys in a minute. I want to check the mess hall. Or... Nope, nobody's here. Okay. Sup?
Coordinates received and locked
Mr.
in,
Pelletier,
sir.
energized.
Loud! I do like this ship's design.
Gravity's a little light here. Should have brought grav boots. Power to this area must be partially out. What are those?
Looks like fighters.
Fighters? I thought this ship didn't have a crew.
Maybe they're automated.
We do not have time for idle speculation. We should proceed.
The Dreadnought gunship is an unknown alien vessel that is essentially a giant weapon possessing immense firepower. It is a derelict vessel devoid of life signs. Don't go floating off, everybody.
Out of my way!
Shout at me.
The door won't open. Like I thought, power's out. It is likely we would be blown out through the hull breach should we open the door just yet. We must restore the environmental integrity of the hangar bay before we continue. It looks like there's a computer console on the upper level. Maybe we could restore power there. Mr. Monroe, find a way up there and see what you can do.
Yeah, tell me to do it. Why can't I order one of the people of lower rank to do it? Nope. What? I hit the jump button and I didn't jump. Don't you just hate it when that happens? Hip. 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 I really like the design of the ship, both on the outside and on the inside.
A containment field. Environmental settings are normalizing.
Good. We could take these helmets off.
No. Leave them on until we get to the control room, and I can secure environmental integrity to the entire vessel. Mr. Chell, you may now open the door. Mr. Monroe, lead the way.
As always.
Ceasefire.
That's a harvester? I don't know. It looked bigger before we killed it.
Let us hope, Mr. Chell, that you do not mistake one of us for a harvester.
I don't think he'd go that far.
Mr. Chell, if you would.
Alright, everyone file in one at a time. Yes, yes, very good. One at a time now. Come on. Yes, let's just have everyone slowly walk in one at a time. Alright, next. I should cheat the tricorder into the game. They added a tricorder tool that you could play around with in Virtual Voyager that you can kind of cheat into the main game. You can use it on people to get information about them and objects, and I think it even works on enemies in the base game too. Pretty sure. I don't remember what the codes are. I'd have to look them up. Nah, gonna keep it an honest playthrough here. Let's not mess around too much.
Serious damage here.
Would have taken quite a while to do this damage to this ship. We must get to the elevator at the end of this hall.
The door's being jammed by something on the other side. Watch it.
These look like hibernation beds.
I guess there was a crew after all.
A small crew, perhaps.
So where are they?
Harvesters. I'm sure we'll find out soon. The control room is still one deck above this one. We must get to that elevator. Chang, see if the debris can be blown clear. Chell, find a layout of this deck. Satlos, you and I will attempt to force the jammed door. Monroe, Murphy, see if there's an alternate route.
Okay. Should be.
Sir. I don't think this door can be opened without moving whatever's blocking it on the other side.
Mr. Chang, what is your assessment?
No good, sir. The molecular density and tensile strength of this material is so high my jetpacks would barely scratch the surface. Looks like there's a maintenance hatch on the other side. But...
Just catching some dialogue, don't mind me.
Hey, Alex
I
found
can't
a
get much out
ventilation
of this
shaft.
terminal. It's pretty badly damaged.
These fucking things are back. Of course, they had to squeak a few more of these things in. What's up?
I can see Monroe got around. Mr. Monroe, see what's jamming the door.
I like the slow intro. No enemies, just a couple bugs. Nothing serious, just checking things out. Anyway, yeah, you got like a chair jammed into the door. Got a big laser, too. Looks kind of like a med bay, but why would they have such a fucking powerful laser? I like this mission, I really do. Honestly, they could have done without the bugs. Just have a quiet, no-shooting segment at the start of the mission. Where you just traverse the ship up to the command bay and figure things out. Ta-da!
Nice work, Monroe. Sound deductive reasoning, Anson. Good work.
I see a big laser. I use the laser to destroy obstacle. I like these terminals. Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, everyone slowly walk in here. I'll probably play Elite Force 2 sometime this year after having played this game again. It just isn't the same, though. Elite Force 2... excuse me. Elite Force 2 isn't a bad game. It is a good game, but it just... This game does so many things right, and they're not all big things. Some of them are like little things. Some of them are, you know, a bit more... This is as close to feeling like you're in an episode or several episodes of a show. Whereas Elite Force 2 just feels... It's got the same setting, but at the same time it changes to a different ship, different crew, and it doesn't have everything. It just doesn't have everything.
Just beyond this next chamber.
What the? Scavengers.
It's them.
Look out! Shit.
Looks like they were trying to get into the control room. They couldn't get this door open, though.
See that you fare better, Mr. Chell.
Yes, sir.
What a disaster area.
Maybe the crew made a last stand against the harvesters here.
Let us hope the control room is in better condition.
Looks like they put up a fight.
Not that it did them any good.
That was fast.
I wouldn't be much of a technician if I couldn't open a door.
Just one last hello with the scavengers there. Hadn't heard from them in a while.
Chell, seal the door in case there are more scavengers.
Hey, this room looks pretty much untouched.
The harvesters must not have made it this far. The crew must have stopped them.
But it cost them their lives.
I like this bridge. Such good design. I like these forward seats. I really love the design of this ship. This is good stuff.
These controls appear to be operational.
Looks like we got plenty of time to spare.
Finally, something went as planned.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Environmental integrity has been restored. You may now remove your helmets.
I found something. Looks like an audio log.
Can you play it back?
Yeah, I'm processing it through the translator now.
Help me! Help me! They're tearing through the hull! Our weapons are useless. I can't... The defense systems are cut off. We're going to be slaughtered. No! No! Get back! No! No! Somebody help us, please! They're killing us all! Tearing our ship apart! They're unstoppable! Ah!
Oh my god.
Distractions are not going to aid us in achieving our objectives.
That must have been the harvesters.
Mr. Chell, control yourself.
They're gonna tear Voyager apart.
That is precisely what we are here to prevent. However, there has been a setback.
Oh no.
Of course.
Guess I spoke too soon.
I can aim the gunship and fire it from here. But the loading mechanism seems to be malfunctioning. The charge will have to be loaded manually. Ensign Monroe, take a small team to the barrel here and ride the maintenance tram to the end. The plasma focusing router here is misaligned, cutting off power to the firing mechanism. You will have to adjust it. Then make your way down to the firing chamber. Once there, you have to load the energy round into the firing chamber. When you've loaded the charge, I will then be able to fire the gunship.
All right, Chang, Satlos, you're with me. Chell, you and Telsia stay here.
I thought he was going to pick me.
Hey, don't worry. The ship's deserted. Should be no problem.
I have disabled all the security locks on lifts and doors in the rest of the vessel. You should have no difficulties proceeding from here.
Wouldn't it make sense to take the technician with us? Why are we leaving Chell on the bridge? I forget what Satlos' specialty here is. All I know is that he's Irish. The energy charge needs to be manually loaded into the firing chamber of the gunship in order for Tuvok to fire the weapon. Well, alright boys. You wanted to go on a mission, Mitch. How you enjoying your first time?
Well, we won't be going back this way.
Doesn't matter. As soon as we're done, we're beaming out of here.
Look at him, he's nervous. Can you handle it? Can you handle it? Listen, Mitch, this is a high-tense, this is a high-tense mission, we're on a time limit, and looking at you dancing around, I don't think you can handle it! I don't think you could... You good? No. He's got the jitters. I don't think he can handle it. Chang, he can't handle it. Look at this guy. Look at him river dancing on me. He can't handle it! Sorry. Interesting.
Watch it.
What's this?
Don't touch anything.
Uh-oh.
What did I say about touching things? Mitch.
Mr. Monroe, what's happening down there? I'm reading a power surge.
We're breeding robots. He's shooting me from around a corner.
What's your status?
This ship isn't quite as dead as we thought, sir.
There were no indications of such a defense system here. They must be controlled from a different part of the ship.
We'll just have to be careful.
Agreed. Tuvok out.
God, I love this gun. I love this gun. It has good solid energy sounds. It's a laser Gatling gun. I love it. It's good. This is my kind of energy weapon. Odd layout down here, but, you know, aliens don't have the same design ideas that humans do. We don't even know what the people who built the ship even look like, and you never find out. Maybe they were quadrupedal, like, insect types, like their robots. We just don't know. It sounds like the elevator's moving, but it's not actually. Holy shit, did the game break? I've never seen this happen. Oh no. Oh no, it's broken. Invisible wall. Sorry, Chang, but there's an invisible wall. Oh, wait a minute. At least there was a save down here. Oh no! The first and second times I've ever died. Awful. Sloppy. So much for my no deaths run. Shows what kind of fan I am of this game. Fucking. The first time didn't really count though. I got stuck in an elevator. I've never seen that happen before. Just getting stuck like that. It's kind of weird. Okay, there we go.
Nice shooting, Monroe.
Thank you. Got ourselves another elevator. I like this. Elevator, short hallway, more elevator.
Anybody home?
Trying to bounce the shot around the corner, not really working out there. Interesting animation on that contraption. Interesting door. You never see a door that looks like that again. A lot of unique little subsections and compartments to this ship. Oh look, no, there's another door like this right here. And a nice big room. I wonder what could happen in a nice big room like this. Oh look, it's a little fella. He's gonna pick up one of them little spider boys. No. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem right there. Oh, that's right. You were supposed to hit that tube there. And it was supposed to blast him. That's like the quick way to get that one. Yeah. Yeah, I kinda botched that.
Looks like the only way to move on is down this lift where the robot came from.
Well, that sounds safe. Let's do it. There's a thing on the ground there. I wonder what that could be.
What'd you pick up? Some kind of welding tool. But it makes a decent weapon.
I'll say.
What do you mean, you'll say? I'll say. Haven't even used it yet, and you're already saying it's good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Very loud, zappy weapon. Extremely loud, zappy weapon. Yeah, a little late on the turrets there, buddy. crewman. Anyway, we need to make a... Excuse me, could you get out of the way? We need to get up there. And that's how you do that. Oh, the sound effects for this gun are so loud. It's so loud.
Excellent, Monroe. You are approaching the barrel. The tram should be nearby. Take it down to the plasma focusing chamber. You must hurry.
Working on it, Tuvok. Yeah. If I could pick one game for, like, a good remaster, this would be one of those games. Not only could they make it look nicer, but they could also balance the fucking audio properly. And welcome to the barrel. Does this look like 700 meters to you? Or is there more that we're not seeing? I'm not good at judging distance. Never was my strong suit. Anything involving numbers, I should say. Sounds like the construction work outside's done. They're replacing a water pipe. Hey, my gun changed. I was holding the arc welder before. Now I'm holding it again, but it wasn't in the cutscene that time, but it was in the other time.
Whoa. Careful. That looks like superheated iron gas. You'd sear the flesh right off your bones.
Great. That's like a lot of people's normal response to something bad in this game. It's just like, careful. Here's an environmental hazard that could be really horrible and could kill you. Oh, great. You don't get I feel like you don't get a lot of sarcasm in Star Trek. The Hazard team makes up for it. Oh wow, it's really loud in here. Or maybe that's just because my sound was a little up. I wonder about the design of this room. You've got these weird grooves in the floor. Anyway, this is how we get in there, I think. Wait, no? I thought we got in that way. This is how you actually get in. There's a vent. Not wasting good ammo on you little shits. And there you go.
Whatever you did worked. The gas has stopped venting.
Good, I can get away from this really loud sounding thing. Yeah, I would... I'd love a remaster of this game. It doesn't need a remake. This game... Like, the best Star Trek game ever, I think, is deserving of a remaster. Especially these days, just to remind people that, you know, good Star Trek games can exist. And here's the best one, looking better than ever, and sounding better than ever. What was the point of these vents? It looks like they were even designed to be shooting out on the ground like this. No, 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 no. Fucking please, someday, somebody remaster this game. I would kill for it.
Plasma tubes. We must be getting close to the focusing chamber.
Yeah, we darn well must be getting close to the focusing chamber. You good down there? You guys can handle it. You're the hazard team. You don't need me to babysit you for everything. Look at Chang. Fucking soldier. Meanwhile, Mitch is covering his back. He was jittery earlier, but he can handle it. Look, and even Chang can handle it. Yeah, hazard team. You don't get this in the second game. That's one of the things I hate about Elite Force 2. In this game, you always got a couple teammates around. There's a few rare moments in this game where you're on your own, or you get separated for a little bit. But you always got a couple of the boys with you. In Elite Force 2, you rarely ever have that. Anyway, this is the focusing chamber back here. I'll continue my explanation when we're out of the loud zone. Oh yeah, that's super misaligned.
I think I see some computer consoles on the other side.
Yep, can't get over there from here. Alright, we're out of the loud zone. Yeah, Elite Force 2, you rarely ever spend any time with the team.
The gravitic plating in this area mustn't be fully charged.
And not only are you with the team, it's not always about the alpha team. You very clearly got the main cast. Monroe, of course, is the protagonist. And you got Telsia and Chang and Chell. Oh. But even the beta team, every single one of them gets their time in the spotlight. It isn't always positive, but, you know, sometimes they might get injured or die. But everyone gets their time to shine. And then in Elite Force 2, it's not the Hazard team. It's Alexander Monroe occasionally starring the alpha members of the Hazard team. The Beta Squad may as well not even fucking exist. None of them get any time. They just kind of mill around Enterprise because the second game takes place on Enterprise. And just nothing happens. Oh look, Jester's in the chat. Monroe is a loser. He's not amazing. I wouldn't call him a loser. Just be glad I'm playing Monroe and not Alexander Monroe and not Alexandria Monroe. Alexandria Monroe's voice actress could have used a few more acting lessons, or maybe a healthy dose of enthusiasm directly sort of injected into her, because she sounds really bored.
The door's locked, sir.
Tuvok said he disabled all the security locks. Too bad Chell isn't here.
There's some micro fissures in the door structure. I think I can blow it. Take cover.
Good cover.
I wouldn't be much of a demolitionist if I couldn't blow up a door.
Ha. Yeah. And it's even, like, yeah, in 2, Monroe always finds excuses to go running off without the team. Usually at the start of the mission, too, it'll be like, okay, we've entered the mission area. Alright, I want all of you to stay here while I go off and do everything. That is Monroe the entirety of the second game. He even gets called out on it once. And he just completely blows Korban off when he does that. He's just like, why are you always going off alone? The leader should never take point. Yeah, thanks, see you soon. Just completely tells him to piss off and just goes off alone anyway. The only thing Elite Force 2 has over this game is that it looks better. I'll still play it. It's not a bad game, it just doesn't hold a candle to this one. It was made by different people, which doesn't help. I don't even remember the name of the studio that made the second game. This one was made by Ravensoft, back when Ravensoft made video games, and they weren't like a sub-support team for Call of Duty. If you didn't know that, look it up. Look up Raven Software and look at what they've been doing for the past, like, 7 years. It's depressing to think that the people who made this aren't doing anything anymore. Back in the loud room again. Okay, let's keep this brief so we can get the hell away from this noise. Yeah, your plasma stream thingy's looking a little out of alignment there, so I'm just gonna hit the button here. There you go. Fixed it right up for you.
Plasma stream is realigned. Well done. Now, proceed to the firing chamber and load the charge.
Yay! That's okay, you're jittering. You're jittering. Alright, let's go.
see the harvester ship. It's almost a Voyager.
Hurry, Alex.
Go, go, go. I've only been playing 2 hours? Come on, go. Go, go, go. Oh, Chang switched weapons. He's using a scavenger rifle now.
We're not getting through here with those rods down.
Oh, shit. He's gonna stab me. Ah. Fucking smack me with his claws. Dick. Yeah, just get hit by all those bolts. Yeah. Yeah, that's the good stuff. That's what we like to see. Wow, these the proximity charges on the grenade launcher, I rarely ever use them in the campaign. They did pretty good there. They actually caused the robots to hop. Like a little concussive. Huh. Proximity charges, not bad. They're not bad at all. Here we are.
Hey, that's the rod coin chamber we just came from.
Uh-oh, more bots.
Yep. Time to go destroy some more robots. Chang! Come on. Mitch, you almost got a photon torpedo lodged right up your ass. You guys gotta be careful when I've got the heavy ordnance out. I only needed 3 torpedoes on that one.
Home?
Yeah, we already know there's nobody home. Why are you even asking? You dope. Alright, here's the ammo.
Mr. Monroe, you are in the storage chamber. The energy rounds for the weapon should be there.
Here's one. But how do we get into the firing chamber?
Well, you see, Chang, in a situation like this, if you need to get something to start moving, you press a button. Fucking aced it. Alexander Monroe, master button presser. Holy shit!
Moving, Austin. Voyager is counting.
They killed Mitch!
Beam him back to sickbay.
Why beam him to sickbay? He's dead! He's dead! Wait, how far back was this save? Oh no, how far back is the save? Oh no! What have I done? What have I done? See the lengths I go back to keep you alive, Mitch! See the lengths I go back to keep you alive, you son of a bitch! Fucking speedrunning this shit.
Plasma stream is realigned. Well done. Now, proceed to the firing chamber and load the charge.
Speed run, speed run, speed run. Keeping Mitch alive. I've never had him die there. I think there are more turrets in that section. That's why he fucking got killed. You need to save some ammo for your high explosive weapons for that section. Fucking hell.
I can see the harvester ship. It's almost a Voyager.
Hurry, Alex.
Don't worry, we're gonna move fast. We're gonna move quick. We're gonna get all caught up fast. The elevator waits for no one. Everybody in. Go, go, go. You're not gonna die on me this time, Mitch. I ain't letting you die on me.
We're not getting through here with those rods down.
We're going. Go, 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 go. Wonder what the speaking of speedruns, I wonder what the speedrun record for this game is. If there's a game out there, it's been sped run by somebody.
More bots.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're not scared of no bots. Come on, Chang. Take fall damage. Good. Now let's go. Alright, Jester coming in with the speedrun information in the chat. Any percent speedrun is 32 minutes and 30 seconds. He also said 52, so 32 minutes and 52 seconds? Or 52 minutes and 30 seconds? 52 minutes. Alright, so just under an hour.
That was a close one.
here now.
Just under an hour. That's actually kind of surprising. Considering how short the game is, I would have thought the time would have been closer to 30 minutes. Yeah.
You are in the storage chamber. The energy rounds for the weapon should be there.
Here's one. But how do we get it to the firing chamber?
You press the button, boy. Alright. I'll do a save here, so if Satlos... Yeah, save. Yep, I saved. Yeah, Tuvok, there's kind of a fuckload of turrets in here.
I know we're here now.
Fuck me, there's a lot of turrets. They really wanted the manual loading system to be protected.
Load the charge now, or Voyager may be lost.
I'm loading it now.
That would be highly advisable, Mr. Monroe.
Lock and load, Commander.
Acknowledged. I am initiating the firing sequence. Prepare to beam back to Voyager.
Let's do it, let's go. You better hope his aim's on point. Good shooting.
Where's everyone else?
We took some damage, had to beam you back separately. Tuvok needs you, come on. The Harvester ship was only disabled, but now they're trying to board us.
That's one tough ship, but at least Voyager's still in one piece.
Chang, Monroe, the Harvester's docking tendrils are attempting to breach the hull. Go to the equipment room and restock.
The blast from the gunship only disabled the Harvester. Oh. Hello, everybody.
Brian.
Can't you see I'm working?
Better stock up. If the Harvesters are anywhere near as tough as their ship,
I'm
you're going to
fine.
need some heavy firepower.
Looks like I've pick up some ammo like that.
Excuse me.
Sorry, Monroe. I'm busy now.
Why, you can't heal me? Help, here's Doc. For his second appearance.
Some casualties. Do you require medical attention?
Thank you for the healing, Doctor.
If you need medical attention, just come back here.
It's just me, or does the game look less shit than the last time you played? Yeah, Jester, I covered that at the start of the stream. I'll show it just for you, but, you see this option at the bottom here that says compressed textures? Guess what that was set to the last time I played? Yep. Also, simple shaders was also on. Also, texture detail was only set to high and not very high. So, yeah. I took a second look at the settings this morning before I started the stream, and was horrified to see what I had done. Or what the game had set it to by default. I'm gonna hope it wasn't me doing that intentionally. So yeah, here's everybody.
Contusions to the lower thoracic region.
Yo, I want to go on the holodeck. Holodeck, please. Alright, fine. I'll deal with the alien invasion first.
The Harvesters are almost through. Come on.
Coming. Ooh, he's faster than me when he's running. Crabs!
The Harvesters are spreading out into the corridors. Stop them at any cost.
Time for the crab boys! Oh, there goes Chang. Oh, he busted his shoulder.
Are you injured?
Oh yeah, he got fucked up.
Excuse me.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy here.
Yeah, you are kind of busy here. I'm sorry, my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, my bad. Nice little hiding spot you got there. This is what the top of the lockers look like. Yeah, the game looks so much better without compressed fucking textures on. Can I get in there? Nope. Hello, Laird. This is the only time you get to see Elizabeth Laird do anything, defending a corridor. In fact, fun fact for you, the only time you see Laird, she shows up in 2 as well on the beta team, with a completely different design and completely different voice. The only time you see her do anything in that game is defending a corridor. The only 2 notable points in her existence in either game is defending corridors from invading aliens. Also, she just teleported out with that guy. There you go.
They're tearing the ship apart!
God, I love this gun. What the? When I aim in this area here, the reticule turns red. Not strictly on this guy, but just down here. Huh. Whoa! Where'd you come from? Ah! Ah! They're like trickling in. Not very strong, even the phaser can deal with them. Rick, thanks for the lovely evening. Yeah, I think we found Beesman's room.
My God! They're everywhere! They're tearing right through the walls!
Hello. Oh, I've already been down here. I think I heard Beesman. Uh-oh. Oh god, the sounds, Yeah, there's some little scuddly buggers, aren't they? I'm trying to make it stop, Jester. They are very loud. I can't turn the sound effect volume down any lower. Look at him. I like Beesman. He's programmed to constantly change weapons here. Going up. Yep.
Hey. Well, what?
Yeah, they ransacked your room. You coming with? You coming with?
Do not require medical attention. Your assistance is much appreciated, Ensign.
I'll say. Any later and we might have been a harvester snack.
Monroe to Bridge. The harvesters have been eliminated.
Good work.
Why'd the subtitles say mild burns?
Down there on the double.
Can't believe the aliens survived the hit from that dreadnought.
It would have been much worse had we not disabled the harvester.
Not that that's going to make anyone around here feel any better.
What do you mean?
Let's just say that as ship's morale officer, I've noticed people are...
What's with the subtitles?
Constantly being on the defensive for so long. I just hope we get out of here soon.
Tuvok, Ensign Monroe, report to the conference room in half an hour.
We're getting the doctor's subtitles somehow, even though we're nowhere near him. What is Tuvok doing?
ISODCM is working. Environmental controls and most critical systems will be online soon. But I don't know if we'll get full power back.
How long before warp drive? I want to get Voyager as far from this death trap as possible.
I might be able to get it up and running, but I can't guarantee its stability with that constant power drain from the Forge's dampening field.
Harry, what about sensors? Can we...
Wait, aren't we...
Go ahead, Ensign. What's on your mind?
Well, aren't we going to counterattack?
What?
I mean, are we just going to sit here and wait for them to attack again, or are we going to strike back?
I don't intend to leave Voyager a sitting duck, Ensign. Maybe you weren't paying attention just now, but we're doing our best to get out of here.
Mr. Monroe, you were invited to this conference as a courtesy. The captain has rejected your proposal.
Captain, I'm just saying what everyone is thinking.
All right, Ensign. Just what is everyone thinking?
Well, it's just that people are tired of being on the defensive.
I have to agree. I've talked with some of the crew. Morale is low. They feel vulnerable.
The best defense is often a strong offense.
What are we supposed to do without engines and weapons? Drift over there and use harsh language? That thing's outer defenses could cut Voyager to ribbons.
Not every problem can be solved by force, Ensign. I would have thought you would know that by now.
While we're sitting here licking our wounds, the Forge could send another harvester ship.
All the more reason to get repairs done sooner.
But what if the repairs can't be finished because of that dampening field?
I understand. We're all feeling vulnerable. But I'm not just captain of this ship. I'm the captain of her crew as well. I can't ignore the morale of my people. If they don't get a chance to fight back, they might not have any fight left in them by the time the next harvester comes. And I can't ignore the fate of the other countless victims this Forge has taken, and the ones it's yet to take. We've been fighting so hard for our own survival, we've almost forgotten our responsibility to the others trapped here. If we have a chance to stop this madness once and for all, we must take it. However, Voyager is in no shape to challenge the Forge. Mr. Monroe, I take it you have a plan in mind.
Yes, I do. Trojan Horse.
The harvester ship.
Of course! I can take a small team of my best people. We use the Harvester to enter the Forge and lower its defenses so you can send reinforcements and shuttles. If we can shut down the dampening field, Voyager and the other ships should be able to escape.
We don't have any idea what kind of internal defenses that thing has.
At the very least, we can buy Voyager some time.
All right. Tuvok, Chakotay, Monroe, let's put together a plan. It's time we brought the fight to our captors.
The faces look way better now.
Once the dampening field generator is down, we will evacuate the Forge and return to Voyager via the shuttlecrafts.
Crewman Jaworski, yes.
Sir,
How are we gonna get the Harvester back to the Forge? We don't know how to operate it, do we?
A science team has examined the Harvester ship and discovered an automatic recall system. The ship is programmed to return to the Forge on its own.
Your team leader, Ensign Monroe, will now brief you on your specific mission objectives.
The first team is going to be a small group. Just myself, Telsia, Beesman, and Chell. We will board the Harvester and initiate the auto-return sequence. We believe the Harvester will return to this area of the Forge, a docking ring of some sort. Still under construction, apparently. Our scans indicate that the external defense's power grid is located somewhere in this area. Once we shut it down, we'll call for the reinforcements. That's where the rest of you come in. Once we rendezvous, we will spread out and proceed down this main shaft. We'll try to locate the generator for the dampening field and destroy it, allowing Voyager to escape. Any questions? Liz?
What kind of resistance are we gonna run into?
Honestly, we don't know. We presume there'll be more Harvesters over there, and who knows what else. We don't know anything about this Forge, and who's operating it, but I expect pretty heavy resistance. Look, I know some of you must be scared. I know I am. But the Hazard team was created and trained for exactly this kind of dangerous assignment. We can beat this thing.
This crew has repeatedly surprised and impressed me over these past several years. Starfleet, Maquis, and others. We've all come together and performed beyond the expectations of even the finest Starship crew. I know you can do this. We will shut down this death trap.
All right, let's suit up and get going. My team, meet by the Harvester docking tendril in 1/2 hour. Dismissed.
You don't get to do the prep phase yourself, just happens automatically.
Come to wish me luck, Tuvok?
Vulcans do not believe in luck, Mr. Monroe. However, your success is crucial. And while I believe you will prevail, I hope that your mission does not encounter undue adversity.
Thanks, Tuvok.
We will join you as soon as your team deactivates the outer defenses.
So loud. I'd say we're probably definitely complete. This is the final mission. We're completing this game today. 2 streams. I think I predicted 3 streams, maybe?
Anybody home?
How old is this place?
You know what? I'm gonna grab myself a drink. If we're in the final mission, I'm gonna grab myself a drink so I got something to celebrate with when we get to the end of one of my favorite games. Yes, sir. What do we got? Yeah, that's what we got. Drink and hot. Yeah, that's something too. I like how the menu not only has all of this information that you can read up on about how the Hazard Team suit works, but it's also got a dedicated screenshot button in the menu. I wonder where that even goes. Probably in the game files directly. Alright. Shall we?
Hey, Chell. Hope you're not afraid of heights.
Why? Uh-oh.
Hey, Monroe. Chell's never gonna make it across. See if you can find an easier way down for him. We'll cover you.
That's very considerate of you, Beesman. This is a low-gravity environment. You have limited maneuverability. Don't stray too far from the structures, or you may find yourself floating off into space. I always like how there's one out there that just looks like a rib cage. Yeah, like that one down there. I'm not gonna jump, Jester. Alright, fine, I'll jump. Woo! Bye, guys! Wait a minute. You know, hold on a second. I'm actually gonna... Wait a minute. A less than exceptional performance. Hold on. This is for science. Wait, why didn't it reload the save? Hold on. Okay, no, never mind. I don't have to jump to get a look at... I never really looked too critically at this level before. But, where's the rest of the station? I never looked that critically at this section of the level before. It's just a wall in space. Where's the rest of the space station? How have I not noticed this until now? I've replayed this game maybe 1,000 times, and I've never looked up there or down there long enough to see that it's just a wall in the middle of nowhere. Holy shit, this looks... Oh, now that I've noticed it, I'm kind of in awe. That's weird. I think I'd have been happier if I never noticed that. Like, what? Cloaking technology? These guys aren't interested in hiding. This ain't cloaking technology. Seriously, I made a comment about She Says and Boundary Break before, but seriously, we need a boundary break of this game because, it's a little wacky. Saying cloaking technology in all caps doesn't make it any more valid. I like how Telsia is using the alt fire. I'll let you guys handle that one. Oh god, I didn't hit the jump button! I didn't hit the jump button in time. Damn it. You hate it when that happens. You try to jump off the edge of a thing and you just die. How the fuck did I manage that? If my no deaths run wasn't ruined before, it is now. There we go. Jump. It's nice to use the phaser every once in a while. Especially against these guys, because they're super weak. I almost bounced off the edge of that thing there. There's an energy terminal over there if you really want it. Convenient platforms. For the characters that can't jump. Honestly, I feel like none of you should have been allowed into the hazard teams if you can't jump.
Looks like a dead end.
Wait, this is some kind of anti-gravity beam. We can ride this down.
Are you sure?
Only one way to find out.
Does the hazard team get hazard pay?
Any team with you in it should get double, Chell.
Ha ha.
Woohoo! Come on in. Water's fine.
Whoop. You guys don't even get... Yeah, they don't get paid. They're Starfleet. You get paid in exposure to danger.
Watch it.
Ammo, if you somehow used a lot in the outer section there. Sometimes the cutscenes have you with the weapon you were holding. Other times it switches weapons for you.
There's atmosphere in here.
Oh look, now I'm carrying a phaser.
Must be the Harvester's uglier cousins.
I don't think they like us very much.
Having difficulty getting a beat on this guy. Out of the way!
Great. More force fields. Hey, no, you dropped the force field.
Yeah. I didn't need to fire a grenade at that one. These guys got it. They're not completely useless. I don't think the turrets are there in normal difficulty. I know for certain that the game throws more enemies at you than if you played on normal, but I'm not fully certain about the turrets. Memory's a little hazier on those.
I can't deactivate the defense system from here. Wait a second. I think I can... Yes. I can run an endless loop, a simulation of current sensor data. It will just extrapolate all of the ship's current movement.
So the targeting computers will think all the ships are just drifting normally.
Right. When the reinforcements come, the targeting computers won't see them.
Good thinking, Chell. Monroe to Voyager. The defense grid is down. You should be able to bring in reinforcements to the docking ring. You better hurry. It's some pretty heavy resistance.
Understood. We shall be there as soon as possible. In the meantime, Try to locate the main central shaft of the forge. Our scans indicate it should lead to the energy dampening field generator.
Acknowledged. Monroe out.
Yeah, locate the shaft.
Better get moving before more of those things show up. We can meet up with the reinforcements on one of the lower levels.
Okay. I've unlocked that exit down there.
Yeah, now it's time for all the untrained security teams to try to launch an assault.
Nice shooting, Monroe.
Look, those pieces of debris are from Voyager.
Yep, there's like a toolkit, a barrel.
Hey, what? That's my Nausicaa wrestling trophy! Alright, now I'm really gonna have to teach him a lesson.
Calm down, crewman.
His Nausicaa wrestling trophy. Starfleet Security is one of the most highly trained groups of officers in the known galaxy, which is why in the show they always fire their phasers an average of once every 5 seconds and usually stand out in the open, possibly slightly ducking or taking one step to the side when they take return fire. Yeah, you do have to appreciate the optimism that one day humanity could lead an interstellar alliance of alien races and dedicate themselves to peaceful exploration. But they do take it a little too far when their security teams and their military units just wear regular clothes and don't have a lot of offensive firepower. Federation has always been critically underarmed when it comes to its troops and security teams. Anyway, we should get moving. Anyway, we wanna... I'm trapped in the force field. Something the Dominion War taught them the hard way. Yeah. It's also why the Defiant is a thing. Yep, the Borg, of course. Yeah, the Defiant is definitely proof that if the Federation does put its mind to it, they can make a solid combat ship. Yeah. I'm trying not to shoot you, Chell. It's hard to shoot over your guys' shoulders when you're wiggling around so much. actually had the backline there mostly covered. Enterprise E is also a warship first and the science vessel is close to second. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about it, but you don't really get to see the Enterprise E all that much. It was only in one movie. You see any Sovereign classes in... I wonder if there are any of those in Picard. Oh. Yep, they're all dropping in here.
Well, they know we're here now.
Quick save every once in a while would be a good idea.
Hey, check it out, man. There's some of those creatures in these containers. What's that all about?
Who cares? As long as they stay in there.
Hello? Hello? Hey, Ugly! Wake up!
Hey, be careful.
Ah, he's sound asleep. He's lucky he's in there.
Like 3 movies? Nemesis? Alright, yeah, you're right. 3 movies. Nemesis, First Contact. I forgot about First Contact, and the one with the nebulas and the stretched face people. Insurrection, yeah. I remembered Nemesis, but I forgot about the other 2. I haven't seen him in a while. Zappy. All aboard. Okay. Save.
Man, here comes some more!
Chell fucking ran the fuck out there. Man, I'm getting hit a lot. Chell's welding the door shut.
Damn it, I can't get off a good shot!
Time for the Chad to save the day. Help him. Backups arrived.
Thanks, Tuvok. We couldn't have held out much longer. Did all the boarding parties make it?
Yes. The defense systems did not fire. The captain, Chakotay, and others have boarded several decks.
Good. Now we just have to find the generator and shut it down.
Monroe? He's dead.
Dead? No. It can't be.
He saved us all.
The good of the many outweighs the needs of the few. Mr. Beesman understood this. He will be missed, but we must continue with our operation.
Is Captain here? I don't see Janeway.
Sensor scans indicated that the generator is on the lowest level. We will need to divide into teams and try to find a way down to destroy it. Mr. Chell, Miss Murphy.
Oh yeah, they did say that.
Fire your skills.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Chang, Jurat, you're with me then.
We should maintain an open comm channel for the remainder of the mission. Let's go.
I mean, you haven't seen most of the senior staff, like, kind of... You've seen them on and off throughout the whole game. They needed to give them some action at the right at the end. For the grand finale, right? That's typical Starfleet captain behavior. Charge in at the head of the line with the troops. Alright, where are we going? Alright, we're going down. Come on, everybody. Yeah, Captain's leading a team, Chakotay's leading a team, Tuvok's took part of our team. Yo, Chang, hurry up. Come on down. Down here, buddy.
To the captain. We're pinned down here.
Hold on, Commander. We're on our way.
Yeah, see? We can hear them right now.
Who are they?
I can't read them. They must be shielded from my empathic abilities.
Watch out!
This shaft, it's full of those monsters. There must be thousands of them.
Oh no, we broke one of the tubes. We can hear him trying to slice us up in the background.
It's a whole army of these things. For some kind of invasion. There's enough here to take the whole planet.
Just a plan.
It's ruining the cutscene hearing all this chomping in the background.
These Reavers are the ultimate killing machines. We have spent thousands of your years abducting species from all over this galaxy. Our probes have found worlds your puny Federation would never dream existed. We've tested and dissected them all, combining and manipulating their DNA. We have grown the ultimate warrior race. You and your entire galaxy shall fall to the Warsaw. Pitiful creatures.
That's Tony J, is it?
You are nothing more than an infestation, an annoyance to be crushed like a...
That guy always did. That alien always did sound super cool.
What happened?
We betazoids are telepath.
Look, you can see him freaking out in the back there. Look at him. Off to the left.
Are you okay?
Yes, it just took a lot out of me. I'll be fine.
Tuvok, this is Monroe.
I broke the cutscene. How did I do that?
Contact with the being who seems to be in control of this station.
Yes, Ensign. We received the same message. We are still recovering from it.
They're creating an army of drones, just like the Borg.
Correction. The Borg seek only perfection. These Vorsoth seek to annihilate all lesser beings and dominate whole galaxies.
Even worse than the Borg, then.
Sir, we can't just shut down the generator. We've got to destroy the entire station.
I concur, Ensign. My teams will start placing explosives. You and your team continue down the shaft to the generator. You have to destroy it before we can set off the det packs. Voyager can then escape the region before the explosion.
Understood. Throw out.
This cutscene needs to end so I can kill this guy freaking out. You ruined that entire scene.
Well, they know we're here now.
That was really annoying. That is, I've never seen that happen before. Being a streamer is amazing. I used to think corruptions while streaming was just a Vinny thing. I think it's just a... I'm beginning to think it might be a streamer thing. It's not unique to him, the corruptions, like... The passive, it's real. Tony J. Hold on, you got me curious now. Have I heard that voice anywhere else? Tony J. Tony J. Ever play Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver? I have not. Filmography. Video games. What video games was he voicing people in? Yep, Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. He voiced the Transcendent one in Planescape Torment. That's a good game. I've heard very good things about. He voiced a dude in Star Trek Armada 2? Too bad Star Trek Armada 2 fucking doesn't work. Wait a minute. He's in Elite Force 2 as well? He's the Archaeopenda? Huh. Okay, so not only does he voice the final boss in this game, he voices the final boss in the second game too. How about that? Hell of a coincidence. You played the ever-loving fuck out of Armada 1? Yeah, Armada 1's pretty damn good. And thankfully, there's like, I think, a fan patch that makes it run good on modern systems. Armada 2, sadly, has no such patch and behaves very wonkily. It's not as good, sadly. This is the way I came in. Got very distracted there. No mistaking that voice. Well, I was gonna say I'd never played any other games that had his voice in it, but as I just read, he voices the final boss in Elite Force 2 as well. I'm gonna be keeping my ear, like, open the next time I play that game. Maybe in the near future I'll stream Elite Force 2 next, and I'll be paying attention for that. He was Inquisitor Frollo in The Hunchback of Notre Dame 2. Yeah, that guy? I haven't seen that movie in a long time, but I can still kind of remember him. That guy's voice. Very talented voice a very talented man. He's got a good voice, that's for damn sure. Everybody on the elevator, let's go.
Chakotay to the captain. We've placed some charges, but we have entries here. We're heading for the shuttles.
Understood. We still have a few more to set.
Rip. Oh, he's dead? Aw, man. Yeah, when I tabbed out of the game there to look up his Wikipedia page, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I think the photo was a black and white one, so I guess he was kind of old. Damn. You hate to hear it.
Sir, I've just planted the last of the explosives.
God damn, this gun's loud. For the invisible light floor.
Good thing Chell wasn't there. He'd have to change his hazard suit.
Captain, we've placed the last of the death packs.
And the Tetrion Pulse Disruptor's so good. It's not as loud as the Arc Welder either. So I'm kind of more inclined to use it, A, because I like it, and B, because it's not as loud. I'm sorry, Gerard, did you just ask, you hope we doing the right thing? Did you really just ask that question? Absolutely silly. They were forming a little Reaver pyramid.
Gateway to Tuvok. We're evacuating. Our jetpacks are set and ready to blow.
Acknowledge, Captain. We're en route to the shuttles ourselves.
Jetpack set and ready to blow. Ow.
They're like fetuses.
Well, I know we're here now.
We must grow them down here.
Right. They must use the materials gathered by the harvesters to build all this equipment.
Seems sound smart. Oof. Keep going. We're almost there. Haven't used a stasis weapon in a while. Fuck it, let's use... You know what? There's a scavenger rifle. Never use these weapons. When you only have 2 ammo types in the entire game, there's really nothing stopping you from using whatever weapons you want. Stasis weapon feels kind of weak against these guys, actually. No way it's called the stasis weapon. Fires energy bolts. It doesn't, like, put the enemy in stasis. Or whoever you shoot with it.
Monroe to Tuvok. We found the generator creating the dampening field.
Excellent, Mr. Monroe. Destroy the generator and we will activate the det packs. We will then start the evacuation.
Understood.
Ensign, it is important that you succeed. All of Voyager is counting on you. Tuvok out.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
We're ready, Alex.
Whoa. I walked forward. I started running forward and fucking Chang nearly shoved me into the hole. There go our Arthurian friends. And somebody else in the background. Chang, you incompetent fucktard! He fucking ran in front of a grenade and all of my health is gone. What the fuck is wrong with you, Chang? Look at what you've done. You cunt. Don't run in front of me when I'm holding a grenade launcher. You absolute fucking goblin, Chang. Tuvok will be very disappointed. In Chang! Get out of my way. He wants a promotion. Chang does not want a promotion. Chang wants to either get me killed or get me killed. Hey.
Over here.
Fucking Mong.
Insignificant creatures, you cannot stop us. This forge is but the first of millions. We will launch the seed. It will grow into a new forge and create thousands more. You have simply delayed the inevitable. The Vorsoth shall conquer your galaxy, then countless others.
Well, that sounds bad.
Gerard. She blocked the voice again. Must have overwhelmed her.
Alex, listen, we've got to get out of here. The whole place is going to blow.
Come on, let's go. Take Gerard. Get her back to Voyager.
Wait, what? Alex, where are you going?
You saw the visions. All this is going to start all over again if I don't stop that seed.
Wait, let us...
No! You've got to get Gerard back to Voyager. This is my decision. Now go.
But...
We must contain the seed. We must halt the Forge's emissions. Do 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 do. Here's the big terminal. The biggest terminal that's ever been made. Supercharge my weapons! Yeah! Maximum charge. Nice.
Ensign Monroe. Ensign Monroe, acknowledge.
How about Ensign Monroe?
Mr. Monroe, you are violating direct orders.
Foolish human. You cannot hope to stop the Borzov.
What are you?
I am the Borzov. I was created by the Ancient Ones. I shall carry out their programming. The seed will be launched to create a new Forge. We can never be stopped.
Wait! Listen to me! In your visions, I saw this machine is thousands of years old. How do you know that your purpose is conquest? Your makers might have only intended to use you for research. They may have been explorers, like ourselves.
Pretty massive leap of logic there, Monroe.
Our programming is clear. We are engineered for perfection. We are created to conquer.
But through the thousands of years, your original programming may have deteriorated. Do you even remember who built you? Where did they come from? What they look like? The race of beings who first made you might even be extinct.
Silence! The seed will be launched. You shall be destroyed.
You're not sure if it...
Creature, your kind is weak and frail. You cannot hope to stop us.
Alright, hold on there, Mr. Vorsoth. I gotta check something. You think it still is, but you're not totally sure it's Tony J now? Let me double check here. Well, I did take a look. Yeah, I still got his page up of, like, his video game speaking roles. Huh. Okay, so it's got him listed for Elite Force 2 as the final boss of that game, but it doesn't actually list him... Okay, so maybe it wasn't him in Elite Force, this one. Well, we'll pay attention to the credits. I don't think this game actually plays credits at the end. I think you have to do a separate thing for that. No, wait, no, it does play credits at the end, I think. Hold on, I put a thing over OBS. There we go, put that back. Alright. Final boss time. Woo! Whoa! We're going full Serious Sam. Oh, hey, fellas. Our Arthurian friends have arrived. You guys got that? You good?
dangerous. Come with us. No.
Monroe, you dope. You had an out there.
The seed! This cannot be. Impudent wretch. Really, this is my non-victory human. For you may have stopped the seed. But now, I will show you just how insignificant you are.
He has very dodgeable attacks. He just keeps zapping him. Ow. Ow! He's talking mad shit for someone who hasn't hit you at all. Yeah, that would have been a lot better if I didn't actually get hit there. Oh god, there wasn't an autosave there. Oh god, do I have to do that whole first section over again? Fuck. I hit a pillar while I was backpedaling and it brought me to a screeching halt. I bring shame and dishonor to my family. Shame! Shame! Hate the little scuttly buggers getting under your feet. I'm gonna be kind on your ears and stop using the arc welder for a second. I think it took us less time to do that whole bit that time. Quick save. I was about to say he's not going to hit me this time, and the moment I started saying that, I knew I was about to get hit. Whoa, whoa, don't get in the way of those. It just takes two to fuck you up. I took a little peripheral damage from that rocket blast. There we go. We got him.
Is just a minor setback for the Voyager. We shall return.
Ready for you.
Impulse engines are at full power, Captain.
Keep pressing it, Mr. Paris.
The Forge has been destroyed.
We made it!
What about the other ships?
Some of them made it out. Captain, I'm getting a message from the Etherians. They thank us for our help and are back on their way to their new home.
Captain, I've got some readings on our position. We're still in the Delta Quadrant, but we're over 200 light years closer to the Alpha Quadrant.
So, we gained a few months. Not bad. Get us back on course for home, Mr. Paris.
Looks like your plan worked, Ensign.
Yes. Congratulations, Monroe. Good work.
Your performance was quite satisfactory. You appear to be injured. You should report to sickbay.
He looks fine.
Yes, sir.
He doesn't look injured at all.
Alex?
Telsia, hi.
Penny for your thoughts?
What's a penny?
I don't know. Some old phrase I heard Paris say once. It was a nice service. For Beastman and the others.
Yeah, for a funeral.
You couldn't have helped them, you know. You did the best you could. They knew the risks. They were professionals.
I know, but when you disappeared in the Etherian ship, I told myself the same thing. It didn't make me feel any better then either.
You can't bring them back. Don't live in the past. Look toward the future. You have a bright future.
Do I?
Sure. Trust me.
Is this a private party, or can anyone join?
How are you doing, Monroe?
As good as can be expected, I guess.
Lieutenant Monroe?
Those pips suit you well, Lieutenant.
Thank you, sir.
You had us worried there at the end.
Mr. Monroe disobeyed orders and did not board the escape shuttle.
I'm sorry, sir. There was something I had to do.
We know, Lieutenant. We all saw the alien visions. You did what you had to do.
It was commendable. You were willing to sacrifice yourself for the whole.
As did the entire team. You all performed bravely.
The Hazard team has proven to be more valuable than we imagined. Starfleet just might adopt your idea when we get back, Tuvok.
Thank you, Captain. But I think Mr. Monroe is the one most responsible for the success of the team. It took some time, and not inconsiderable effort. But you have proven yourself to be an outstanding officer and a natural leader, as I always believed you would.
Thank you, sir. I was afraid you would think my decision was too impulsive.
Sometimes, Lieutenant, your gut instinct is better than what logic and procedure would suggest. Both are needed in a good leader. That is why I chose you to begin with.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Why, Tuvok? Is that a bit of pride I detect?
Surely, Captain. There is no cause to insult me.
And everybody laughed. Fuck was that canned laugh track? It was something, wasn't it? It's credits time. Keep an eye out for whoever voiced that Vorsoth fella. Honestly, I'm surprised Neelix was so restrained. You could see him in the background there. It's not like him to not gather around when there's a crowd. There's 7. I forget if I mentioned this in the previous stream, but they didn't get Jerry Ryan when they made the game originally. But they only got her in to do the lines when they made the expansion pack. So if you play without the expansion pack, you've got someone who sounds completely different. Derek McGrath voices Chell. Okay, because I looked Chell up. Yeah, Chell was actually in an episode of Voyager, and Derek McGrath was the actor who played him. I wondered about that, because I remember reading that he was originally in the show, but I didn't remember if I had seen that episode. Alright, Vorsoth. Earl Bowen. Some guy named Earl Bowen did the Vorsoth guy. Alright, mystery solved. Recorded at Salami Studios. There you go. That's a good one. Oh, and the credits are extra long because they're going to go through the German actors now. I probably won't sit through all the credits. But damn, what a game. It's got like a few small imperfections here and there, but it was the first of its kind as far as Star Trek had ever seen. A really good Star Trek game, and we probably never gonna get one like it ever again. What a depressing thought to end on. I wonder how good the voice acting for the other languages is. I've never listened to them. I've only ever played the game with English voice acting. Oh, Earl Bowen did the voices for the Vorsoth again for the German version as well. I guess he also knows German? Interesting. I wonder if that means he got paid double what the other voice actors had. Because if you're recording the lines twice in 2 different languages, you're going to get, like, the same paycheck twice then, right? This music is really good. Just 100% Star Trek music. Oh, here are the... Scott McNutt! Scott McNutt! That man's last name was McNutt. What a name. Scott McNutt. That is a fucking fantastic fucking cert. That name. That's great. McNutt. I'm a nut. Yeah, I am a very mature streamer. We laugh about nut here. Look at all these people. I wonder if any of these people still work at Raven Software and hate their lives. I would hope that they've all moved on to greener pastures by now. I'm keeping an eye out for more good names. It's gonna be hard to top McNutt. Viacom Consumer Products and Paramount Pictures Liaisons. Maybe I'm overdue for a rewatch of Voyager. Like I mentioned the last stream, I missed the first, 2 seasons, I think, of the show. Or maybe it was just the first season I missed. And I watched the rest. Yeah, I think I'm overdue for a rewatch. Very special thanks to Gene Roddenberry, of course, of course. The Credits over. Oh, extra special thanks. The fans of Raven Software, hosts of the Elite Force fan sites, family and friends.
Welcome to Voyager, LCAR's menu system.
Ah. Well, that's it. For now. I fully intend to play Virtual Voyager and maybe show off a little bit of the multiplayer. Not that I'd be able to play with other people because I checked, there are no servers for this game, so it'd just be me against the AI. So maybe a short stream to the Virtual Voyager mode and a little multiplayer to round off with, but just a little view of the holo match, but yeah. Lovely game. I love the menus. They just got the full LCARS thing for the menus. It's perfect.
Resistance is futile.
Ah! I'd never clicked on that before. They Borgified the Raven.
Resistance is futile.
Fucking hell, I never clicked on I never clicked on that before. I've never seen this. Oh, that's good.
Resistance is futile.
That actually looks really cool. That looks really cool. I like that. Yeah, Resistance is futile. They got assimilated into Call of Duty production. What a sad fate.
Logging off LCAR's menu system.
So yeah, there it was. The best Star Trek game ever made. There are other good ones, but that's the best one. So yeah, I'll show Virtual Voyager off another time. That'll probably be a short stream. And Elite Force 2, maybe sometime later this year. I had to do some research and see if I could scrounge up a couple other Star Trek games that A, would be nice to stream, and B, actually work without too much fuss. Thankfully, this game doesn't work without too much fuss. I don't know about Windows 10. Windows 7, it works just fine. You just have to muck about with the files if you want to make the resolution not shit. But, yeah. So yeah, if you watched this, then thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. As much as you could with how unbalanced the audio is. There's not much I could do about that. But yeah, I'm going to cut it here before I ramble any more than I already have. I do that. So, yes. Goodbye. Have a good one. Live long and prosper. And all that good stuff. Bye.